see how this looks. Oh yeah. Oh, the resolution is correct for once. I'll be damned. Usually when I open this thing, the resolution is all assy. And my save file is still here. Okay, so let's recap this game just a tad. Wait, first, because I need to remember where the fuck I am. I'm in Bose, right? Yeah. Let's recap this game just a tad. Okay, so this is what we know. You are part of a thing called the Bracers Guild, which is kind of like a mercenaries guild. This music is kind of fucking loud. Okay, that's better, because this is probably off. Actually, that's good. This is nice and quiet. Good. Nice, good background noise. So yeah, you are part of a thing called the Bracers Guild. It's basically a mercenaries guild, pretty much. There's plenty of them. The main characters are Estelle, Joshua. She's a playable character, though not really. I mean, I guess she's a main character. Skazarat, or Skara, as I call her, or as most people call her. I'm pretty sure the C is supposed to be silent, but fuck it. Where we are now is your father, who is also... Okay, your father, I need to be a little more specific with this. Estelle's father, Joshua, is like adopted, kind of. It's an odd story. He's kind of adopted. He's not exactly related. Estelle's father, Cassius Bright, he is also part of this Bracers Guild. He went on some sort of mission in Bose, where I am now, and he went on some plane, and the plane crashed. And now, right now, the story is that we are trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, and I'll try to remember everything as I go. The combat's generally pretty interesting. It has, like, picture like the materia system from Final Fantasy VII, and it's pretty similar to that. I don't know what the fuck I need to be doing, though, so I mean, that's not what I'm for. What is this? No, I don't even know how to use this shit. Okay, what am I doing? I've got some, like, Bracer Guild quests, and... How do we do with that? Cool. Do we have, like, the... What are the ones in Bose that we need to do? Missing airliner. The mayor's house on the west side of town. Okay, we've got to... Yeah, no problem. I need to recap it for myself, because I don't remember some of it as well. I kind of need to go over it. Clearly, I don't remember what all the quests I had. I need to go to the mayor's house for whatever reason. Also, I think in Bose, the Bose government is looking into that airliner, and they are not happy about whatchamabobs, bracers being around. I think this means that this is an incomplete quest. I mean, we finished it, we just need to return to the guild in roll length for it. We need to go on the west side of town. Yeah, this is the first time I've played it. It's interesting. What is the west side? This is west side town then. That's a hotel. Yeah, voice acting. Here's the thing about voice acting. There is none in this game, so I have to do it all. And some of the main characters, Joshua, Estelle, they're gonna have very similar voices, especially female characters, because I don't do female voices well at all, you know, being a guy. Other voices I'll derp around with as I can, but I'm not gonna pretend to be awesome with it. But yeah, voice acting, and just like for most of like the main characters, you're gonna get something similar to my own voice, just pretty much my own voice. Like Estelle and Josh, who are usually just my own voice. I'm just reading it because I feel that the delivery is kind of more important than to make me sound like a gay guy. Oh my. No, but yeah, most of the main characters will get a voice more or less easy for me to do. Anyways, we'll just start right here. Like I said, Estelle, Joshua, they typically just get my own voice. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. Looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. I just wonder if she's home. Oh, it's a woman. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Blues Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracers Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we were expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor's currently out at the moment. She's gone to worship at the chapel. I was just at the chapel. She wasn't there. By just at the chapel, I remember last time I was here, I was just at the chapel. What are you talking about? When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, kinda in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it'd be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save both of us trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person, big hat, features in it, and dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers, gemstones from every... what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid? Or should I say beautifully mature? What the fuck does that mean? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. So, MILF. Huh? No, never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor's being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head on over to the chapel. Beautifully mature. Yeah, that is very creepy. Where the fuck's the chapel? Guess I'll just look for a building with a cross in it. The bar? Oh, you want to get... oh, yeah. Scara? Yeah, she gets drunk a lot, apparently, and does strange things, from what people have said in the game. That's happened before. And I swear to God, she's like a fucking dominatrix or something. When you see her in combat, you will know exactly what I mean. Yo, you the mayor? Yo, talk, asshole. How do I talk? Right click. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracers Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of the job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lilla. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? Worlds we live in are really different. So where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious excuse me, what? Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspectigating. Yep, she's inspectigating the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her, too. I don't think that's how that works with Jeebus. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if we weren't the mayor, even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of, yeah, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna spaghetti over the voices over the reading here. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I'll let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. Sure you don't want to go back and talk to the priest? Explain why you're not praying the Lord Jesus. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder who the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in the crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But, ma'am, we're just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were the other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. This bitch does not understand economics. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship between... Wait, the established relationship of trust between people. No, it isn't. What the fuck is this woman on? And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. It sounds like communism. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best, comrade. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job, as always. I completely doubt what I just said, but it's good. But never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the bracelets I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. And an avid communist. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good, too. Tell you what, though, I had heard the mayor of this Bose... What? I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman. I'd never imagined you'd be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Wait, isn't Estelle like 16, 17? She's not that old. Actually, I feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. His name was Vladimir Putin. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just a daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-hat about that. But anyways, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Yo, can we get some crab raccoons in here? The pagan min feeds me crab raccoons and curate. Sure, that would be fine. Well, what I would like to ask you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm in the opinion that the bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the arm is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? And just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep this Bo's airspace as a no-fly zone, business is gonna suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see. So this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what will you do? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reason for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude braces from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have been something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? He's a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a past acquaintance. So I may just be able to do something. Meaning... Rilla, yes ma'am. Paper and fountain pen. At a pause. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What is this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be pretty safe to bet as long as you hide your identities. You'd probably be best served by saying that your messengers were there. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. That's because you are, Estelle. It's not lying. You just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Hacken Gate, on the international border to the north of both. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You didn't even buy us lunch. We just sat there and didn't eat anything. You just leave everything to us. If you find out anything, we'll probably let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye. One day. See ya, comrade. Alright, let's get going, shall we? Hacken Gate at the end of Rails Road, north of the East Coast Highway. Sure, we need to head out the East Gate or north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Hacken Gate, here we come! You know, back before I had to pretty much stop doing this due to voice issues, my voice acting was slowly getting better. When we're going East Gate, then North East Gate this way. I feel like my voice acting has sort of degraded again, and now must be redone. But thankfully, I plan to basically play this game at least once every fucking night this week. I want to really try to push through it because, from what I've heard, this game is fucking long. Really long. To put it in perspective, I'm on chapter 1. I have played this game for about 12 to 13 hours. The prologue took 12 to 13 hours to do. That's mental shit. And it wasn't like it was just fluff or anything. It was part of the story. It was quite good. Hold it right there. The Hacken Gate is currently not permitted civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed to pass this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Yep. Got the letter. This is Meadows. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? I forgot that fucking right guy's voice already. I think there are like 4 or 5 chapters, one for each city, or like main region. Don't you know, Mayor Maybell's the one in charge of the entire region? Just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Yeah, actually, I think I can... How many regions are there? So there's Bose, there's Ron. We already did Roland, so that's prologue. This is 1, this is 2, and then, like, 3, 4? Yeah, I think there's a good 4 chapters then in this game. Oh, hi, enemy. Yeah, no, fuck it. We'll attack you from behind. What the hell is this thing? It's like a bird wearing a ghost mask. What are you doing? Why are you wearing a ghost mask, yeah? Let's see what this does to him. Wow, that was fucking easy.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yeah, you'll find that these characters have very different voices than what I give them. I'm thinking about maybe trying to do Skazarad's voice differently, since it's like really hard to kind of like you can typically tell when Joshua or Estelle talks based completely on their dialogue when I do the same voice. Skazarad, however, is kind of too similar to Joshua in my opinion, in terms of like what they say and shit. Well, sometimes, but when like official matters and whatnot. So I'm thinking of trying to find a good voice to do for her. Don't you come after me, bird ghost man. Oh, what are you? Fucking Gyarados? So yeah, you got like arts. They take like magic points and stuff. This is basically like materia in Final Fantasy VII. Then you got your craft singles here. Joshua's really kind of edgy and very, very serious. He's a very serious character. Skazarad is... She starts out being kind of bitchy, but isn't too bad. He did not take shit for damage. Sepith up? Okay, we'll use that. So Sepith is like, again, pretty much materia. And it lets you use magic and stuff, gives you certain benefits. And you set it up like materia, so... Bonus critical? Oh, don't mind if I do. Hurricane and hit all of you with that. You got various skills, too. Good, now we just got fucking this thing, Articuno over here. That's dead. Wasn't too bad. You see, her voice is fucking, like, she is Dominatrix all over her, like, it's scary. But I couldn't do her voice if I tried. I gotta, like, practice voices eventually. Maybe I'll just do that all tomorrow. All tomorrow, I'm just gonna practice voices while editing. I'm glad nobody's in my house at the moment. Oh, another fucking Articuno, yeah. Come here, Pokemon. They're Pokeballs. Oh, my. Okay. That's, this move is, like, awesome. Which is also very interesting. It says, a fainting assassin's attack. If we don't know Joshua's origins, we know that when Estelle's father picked him up, he wasn't particularly thrilled about it at first. Now I don't think he really cares or anything, but I don't know. I feel like I'm very curious of who Joshua really is. He definitely has secrets. If you've seen any of the past stuff or looked at the past stuff, yeah, he's got some secrets that he's hiding that what's his face knew about. See if I can get through. Yeah, that Cassius knew about, but no one else does at the moment. They're not dead. Let's see, what can you do? Also, look at the name Sadist Whip. That's one of her fucking like special attacks. Sadist Whip. This woman has problems. She uses a whip. That didn't do shit. See, that's gonna take all of my craft singles if I use that. That's why I just call them craft points. They're craft singles, man. The music does not really fit battles, in my opinion. A lot of the music. Strength up, man. You getting strong? Why am I hungry again? Damn it. This always happens. I always get hungry. Called for backup. Oh god, there's 2 Articunos. Ooh, shit, that was some damage. Okay. Time we get one of you assholes out of here. Which one's full? You're full. See ya. Looks high as fuck. That didn't do shit either. Okay. We need to rectify this quickly. Would like to not get our shit pushed in by a bunch of birds. Good, dead. Over here, there's like another fucker. There's like, you know, various things that you can get during the fight. Airstrike? Maybe airstrike would be more effective. I mean, Skazarov's got some good magic. She should be able to take this asshole out. Her firebolt is pretty damn powerful. And let's see, she's good for healing, and Joshua needs it. I think this fucker's gonna be dead. Yeah. You get this stuff, Sepith, you can use it to basically unlock more ordnance, which you put on your people, and they get different spells and shit. We need to do some mad healing right now, Stell. We need to do tier on him. 200 received. And you do on you again. Should be good. That should be good. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. There's definitely some interesting stuff. You know, Articuno. Fuck it. We'll fight you. Let us fight Articunos. Nothing's gonna do much damage to these guys. We're just gonna focus on one. Yeah, I moved today. I'm back at home now, which is probably why I sound a bit different, probably, the mic and everything, the atmosphere. Hopefully I'll sound very different soon, within the next week, because my mic should be arriving probably late next week. I'm worried it's gonna be late, but I ordered it, and ooh, pleasure. Estelle, you didn't do much damage. You didn't do much damage at all. I don't have enough points to do that. Yeah, I took a lot of time to, you know, get everything situated. Said earlier, when you come back and you find that your room is a fucking storage room, it kind of takes a while to reorganize shit. And then tomorrow is pretty much, I'm just gonna spend all day trying to edit this stuff and get all of what I've planned for the new YouTube channel up. The current YouTube channel will be for full streams and all of that, and then the new one is gonna be for like highlights and shite. This is Hacking Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire. It's the rampart that protects the Liberal from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Built bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberal. Yeah. It's the territory of the Urbonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Urbonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if the General Morgan sees them. The General Morgan. Good job, man. I forgot about that. This music's good. I feel weird doing this. Yeah, something that just doesn't feel right about this. Gotta protect yourself from the Liberals. Thanks, Obama. That's proof that you started adjusting to being a bracer. This music, though, is great. Like, let me save it. No, where's the fucking save? I could think we could stand up in the music volume just a tad. Yeah, this is fine. There was no need for it to be that low. What the hell's over here? Things being hidden back here? I want to talk to you, asshole. Come here. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. It doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me, since I just live my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. Oh, you couldn't hear the music? Well, shit. I guess I had it too low. Damn. Should've said something. I thought it was because I could hear the music. Look at this fucking thing. This is like a giant, like, dwarven tunnel looking thing. It's amazing. See, this game has a lot of, like, steampunk elements to it, in my opinion. Who are you? Blonde-haired man. What a surprise! This is my first time eating those cookies. It's rather delicious. Well, I'm glad you like it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great liberal cooking as well. Anyway, you enjoy your trip. That may be too, believe me. This is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this. And I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Anyways, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Then maybe I will. This guy he looks like a traveler from the Empire cast in. Like a spy? Fuck for a spy? You spying, yo? Who are you? That blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed. But after talking to him, I found him to be a little odd. Dude, Nolan, what you got? What you shopping about? What exactly do you have, Zach? Vegetable sandwich. Wait, why can't I buy wine? Cures KO. Oh, interesting. That's good. Potluck in a shell. Vegetable sandwich. Well, we're gonna need some of these. How much money do I have? So you have Mira down here. Now you can convert Sepith into Mira. I don't do that often because I just don't. I like to have my... That's... How much is that gonna be exactly? How much are you charging me for this? 1,000? I'm not gonna buy it for 1,000. I'll buy like 2 of them. I want healing stuff just for when we run out. Look at that. 630 Mira. Good. Great. Maybe I should convert some of this shit. Like, I need the Sepith to make more, ornaments to have more magical shit, so... Let me just go investigate what's up above your shop. So I hope to actually become eventually decent at like voice acting for these games, because I like a lot of JRPGs and plan to do. I mean, obviously I plan to do Chrono Trigger and Fire Emblem. They don't have voice acting, so I want to be able to give them their just dues. So I want to eventually be able to get good at this, and then I have like other games like Last Dream, which is kind of planned. How in the world you guys get through? Barricade hasn't been lifted on the Easton Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Mayville from Bose. You think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Without disclosing his identity. Good job, Joshua. We're just medicine peddlers. That's what the Shinsengumi used to use. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General, but unfortunately, he's out at he's contact with Dick Cheney. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. You don't happen to have an idea of when he might return to you. Well, I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? Now, I'll let you know when he gets back. Bar? You mean the place we were just at? Is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously, because this is the border of the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. Makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. The Spy Man. Yo. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Louisville, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Urbonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? Huh, I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor to Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who are we? Indeed, you're bracers, no? How did you know? You removed our bracer emblems. Wow, way to fucking just go right into that, Estelle. You could have been just firing a crack shot. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually, I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that remind me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Sandy smell. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber. It's like a glass of exquisite brandy. That was a little too colorful for me. Okay. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. Oh my! What? Yeah, Joshua, everyone seems to fucking be into him. Apparently guys as well. You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, are you one of those men who likes other boys? I can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernatural melodies of cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to lead the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. Scars are out of your face, man. With that sentence, I don't know how I feel about that either. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. Oh my, oh no. I'm gonna have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day. Well, this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Hey, you in there? It's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come on to the barracks with me immediately. Well, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay. Then let's be off, shall we? Excuse me? You aren't fucking coming with me. Why is this asshole following me? What are you following us around for? Timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exciting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so. You noticed. Everything about you, Log, just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good what? Mademoiselle. Okay, that's a fucking word I've yet to encounter. Of course we're going to mind! Shoo! Scrooge. I don't think Scrooge works in that situation. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. And rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world as large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. Fucking creepy people, saving it again. We've gotta save it after getting past that nutter. Now I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. Oh, I think we're gonna go wandering in places we're not permitted. Estelle needs to learn to not yell at everything under the sun. So what's this place, huh? Oh, are we permitted here? What you gotta say? I was supposed to be off duty today, and then received an order to maintain ready status here in the fort. You guys got gold bricks sitting there? What the hell? This game's slightly different than most JRPGs I've played, in that it doesn't entirely reward you for mad exploration. I mean, it has a lot into it. From what I've read, you basically need a fucking guide to find everything. That's what many reviews have said. This game's huge, just extensive, lots of details. What you guys say? Like what happened 10 years ago? All the dolls here, very tense. I hope we never have another breach of this case. The Imperial Army. I feel like I sound like Kenny from the Walking Dead games when I do that voice. Walker's coming on through. I was involved in the search for missing airline. I felt late last night. I'm dead tired. I'm dead tired too. You have to be. Door's locked. Yo, we got jail in there? In the hall on the left. Looks like this one. This is the general's room. Alright. There was nothing. Rough voice. Oh my. Are you here on behalf of Miss Maybell? That's right. Very well. Come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked guarding the Acting Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Wait, Queen Alyssa? Alyssa, when did you become queen of this game? Thought you were out fighting armies. What? It's an honor to meet you, sir. Wow, that my voice is peaked there. You're all here on behalf of Mary Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? It's about the missing airliner, eh? 747. Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential. But considering this request is coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet stuff. Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Eh? I should check my mouth shut. Barricade is quite distraught over this situation. So we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad that she's been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Linde, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off the close landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, and we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of an incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airliner of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. That's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in the Valier Lake or ocean is extremely low. Why am I relieved to hear that? It's probably not a worst case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? We got terrorism! Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. That would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians.
We also consider the possibility of the Imperial Army was involved. So we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to small mercies, Idios. Who the fuck is Idios? I guess God. The possibility of another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Co.
Never gonna fucking get that shit right.
Claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. Really? The organization goes by the name of the Capua family.
Wait, did we one of those guys earlier? The Capua family? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we bring into those guys back and rolling. Couldn't be who I think it is, could it? Certainly appears to be that way.
Sky bandits who have been operating in the shadows of the Gulf regions,
Led by 3 siblings at their head. Yeah, and we met 2 of them.
I take it you've heard of them?
Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. You shouldn't say that, Stell. You're fucking civilians. Just can't believe the good-for-nothing Visa managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Stell! Oops.
You got a run-in with them in Roland?
I'd heard of some of their gangs had shown up in Roland region, but I think he's onto us. Yeah, because you're a dumbass, Estelle. Yeah, because you and your big mouth. I see now.
I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers.
Who are you calling kids? Estelle, can you shut up? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you.
Silence, deceivers! Get in here, man.
Pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh?
What's the matter, General? Are these visitors trying to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately.
Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs.
You're no different. Hiding your identity so you can try and fingle some information out of me.
They definitely have some good translations in this game. There are a lot of words that I don't frequently run into unless I'm reading, like, some pretty good literature. Definitely trips you up here, you're not expecting it. I wonder why the second game got delayed with its translation so much.
It's because you pull underhanded actions like that, bracers can't be trusted.
So when did you get off calling me a fingling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with.
Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull. And a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party.
You're getting in the way of the search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all this way from Roland to begin with? Well, I'm glad you enjoy reading the book. There's a lot of dialogue in this game. It's because when it comes down to it, your military morons can't do your job.
What did you just say?
Holy cow. This guy's really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries, which seems to be in the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. The hostages, or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom?
Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs with discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of, didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape so nothing.
The Can you speak Chinese? No, I can speak a bit of Japanese. Like I guess a decent amount, because I speak to natives on a regular basis. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? I'm assuming this has got to be the blonde-haired guy. How sad is he such a discord? Yep. And he's playing a fucking guitar? Strife brings nothing but boy, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. Who the fuck is this guy? I doubt I could read some of these translations. This is some advanced shit. A gentle yet wistful tune, to bathe your most brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. I bet this guy's part of the fucking bandits. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the sky. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. How can I tell the difference? Characters are very different. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. A passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let me immure this eternal love. The fuck? Yeah, it doesn't sound angry. That's German that sounds angry. Japanese sounds very poetic. It looks like all of you understood what I was trying to get across. What it is that is most precious above all. It's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning to their reports. Well, that's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let these kids in again. Oh, and cancel my further checks on the travelers along the Icen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. Japanese doesn't sound like they're yelling at all. You're thinking probably Korean. Yeah, you're probably thinking Korean. Chinese can sound yelly because it's all tonal. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. No, we don't. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Peace? Where are you going? Wait for me, I mean, please wait for me. Oh my. Really, this fucker's still with us? Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenai, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Evonian touring your fair Limbo. I'm Estelle, and... Wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua, and I'm Skazaran. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. There is a lot of dialogue in this game. But there's a lot of dialogue in a lot of JRPGs. We're in a very story-heavy point in this game. Which is why I really need to improve my voice acting. Which is why I want to finish this game probably this week. Because the voice acting, I really need to get it across really well. I also need to have fucking water nearby. Like, the only thing I have is hand sanitizer. He seems like a posh prick. That's what he seems like. That hand sanitizer looks like it's appetizing my throat at this point. Killing my throat. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm gonna have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then. I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. Are you fucking kidding me? What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Just a minute, how come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. Wait, and Joshua isn't? You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just, what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Oh, calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyways, like I said, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. How about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in the role after all, and I'd like to request a guide. If that's all you want, then I don't mind. Now just a second! It's the least we can do, and we're headed in the same place anyways. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Bracer's many duties. Alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. What if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs and lust into Joshua? What euphemism is that, Estelle? Please. Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Wait a minute, you! I'm not done warning you about this grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. I don't think Joshua's very innocent, Estelle. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh, great, this asshole's in our party? What the hell does he do? Who's this jerk off? What do you use? I'll use a gun. A needler. Do I have anything for this prick? I think I might have better stuff for him, right? Leather vest. Now that goes down. That. Yeah, he's got better stuff than I've got for him. However, we do need to equip him with ordnance. Yeah, Joshua takes no shit. He's just like, I'm fucking tired of you guys. Yo, let's go try out new guy on this bird. Man, am I fucking hungry. What time is it? Already 1:30 almost? Jesus. Ease the flow of time. Strength up. I don't know. What does this guy have? Oh, he's got some Firebolt. Okay, that's pretty damn good. Quick draw. Fires off several rounds with a blink of an eye. Nice. I actually kind of like this guy for just comic relief and how fucking crazy and dumb he is. But yeah, he is a bit peculiar. Damn, that was a pretty good amount of damage, dude. You know what? Like, I'm gonna aim for that. Bro, what are you doing? Like random, like one-time hiccups that occur. Oh yeah, that thing's fucked. Oh, critical? Don't mind if I crit, man. We get them craft single dual strikes. Good, Estelle should be able to take him out. And this fucker can shoot this guy in the face. Wait, that's your voice, son? Take that. No, that's too gruff for you. Okay, finish it off, Estelle.
We're good to go.
This guy's a little 13. Wow, he's fucking high level. This is a good place to farm some yellow Sepith. No, don't want to fight you, Articuno. Actually, yeah, I don't want to fight you. I'll fight the next Articuno. There was none. However, wait, I haven't saved it. We need to do that. Yeah, Estelle just beats people in the face. That's what Estelle does. She's lacking in the sexy category, you know? She just beats people in the face. I should take care of them. And then Estelle can... Oh, crits? Yeah, I'll crit it up. He's standing... Look how close he's standing to Joshua. I feel uncomfortable. Really? You're not gonna be able to hit all three? Okay. Okay, Estelle. No, you're right. No, she isn't. I don't know. I don't know. Can't handle a stick shift, that's for sure. You put me in a fucking car. Can't do that. I can't handle fucking automatic in a car. I can't drive with shit. Which is good because I typically don't. Speaking of driving though, we go in places. I'm gonna have to go to the store probably soon. This guy and his fucking like sparkly hair flip. Grrr. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go to the store soon. So apparently, I guess having food in the house wasn't a priority for me being here. For my parents and people who were here. Yep. Yeah, I need to go to like. Probably gonna walk up because I can't drive through shit. I'll probably walk up to like a Harris Teeter up the street and just buy some ingredients for good recipes, good food. I can't cook worth a shit. I've explained this before that my cooking is. Where the fuck am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just traveling at this point. I've explained that my cooking is god awful. Ooh, what are you? So I need to kind of like teach myself how to do that. A mad roper. It's a squid. And he's got like a halo mole. I don't cook amazingly. I burn down houses, among other things. God, his voice is not fit his personality. My I think my voice, for once, actually fits this character better than the games. Though Estelle kinda has a... See, like right there. Estelle has a slight southern twang that shouldn't be there. Does not fit her personality. It's back here. What are you? It's a fucking alien ship. Yo, we found the mothership. Absorb nutrients. No, I do not approve. I don't know what I can do to this thing. Guess I'll just go up and smack it with a stick. Yeah, but I need to definitely learn how to cook for when I go to Japan. Even though, like, the fucking Japanese kitchens are pretty damn small in apartments. Oh yeah, mothership's going down here. You should be able to take it out. They made a souffle once. That was an experience.
Enjoy the show.
It was like just a very basic cheese souffle. What is that thing? What is this? Yeah, Japanese food is fucking great. Like, that is one thing, if, like, people who have been to Japan say that, like, the food, you will not get better food elsewhere, man. Very, very good food. So what is this thing? A mushroom snake. Oh yeah, go up there and critical it. Have I eaten at Arigatos? No, I've eaten at... Okay, this is interesting. In Greensboro, there's a place called Sapporo. It's a Japanese steakhouse. I've been there. I've eaten there. I know the son of the owner. I went to school with him. Pretty cool kid. Yeah, he's an interesting one. But there are some stories I could tell about him. But yeah, I know the son of the owner, and the fucking family. Let me put this into perspective. The family is Chinese, and they own a Japanese steakhouse. Like, well, I don't understand. Like, I guess nobody put two and two together to question that, except maybe like me, because I always brought it up. How did you miss? And yeah, I've eaten there before. Goodbye, flying squid. But no, I've never eaten at Arigatos. But they name their store Thank You with an S, because that's what it is. That's what arigato is. Yeah, arigato is just thank you, and then they just do an S at the end of it. Like this, what type of like Japanese restaurant is that? Like, I don't even know if we have that in Greensboro, or is that in Boone? So I know there's a Japanese restaurant in Boone, but I haven't gone to it. Actually, today I went to,
Oh, are we done already?
God, your voice. I'd love to be able to try to mimic her voice, but I have testicles and I can't do that because of that. It's in Greensboro. I'll have to look into that. Like, I went to a place earlier today for, lunch called Burger Spot in Greensboro. It's like right off of Coltswold Road, I believe. Fucking good chicken sandwich, man. Had a damn good chicken sandwich. And I like the atmosphere of it is nice. Like, it has that old sort of mom and pop kind of off Holden. That's pretty close to where I am. Holden Road's pretty close to where I live. And get whipped, son. And yeah, I went there, had a good chicken sandwich, and that was very, very good. The old like style, you know, you go up to the counter, you order, you wait in there. It has that sort of old like kind of cafe sort of feel, like old style diner kind of feel to it. Really nice and good food, very good food, very good. I would really like to go for one of those chicken sandwiches again. Like really, I want a chicken sandwich like now. I'm fucking hungry. Like I came home and like the food that was in the house was like a container full of those fireball candies, if you know what those are. They're like really hot, like they're like spicy cinnamon minty kind of things. And I was like, oh yeah, fucking feast for kings. And I ate a few of those, but that's the faults here.
Enjoy the show.
Been to Lost Ark Games? No, I don't believe so. I haven't been to many places. Like I live under a fucking rock. Fireballs? Like there's a whole, you know, a whole fucking container of them, you know, on my Why Aren't You Moving Estelle? There's like a whole container of them on my freaking kitchen table, just sitting there. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat those all day. So I did that while I was doing some editing and organizing shit in my room. But now I'm really hungry. Like I had like this like chicken thing with like cheese inside of it. It was really good for dinner. But that was like, I don't know, fucking 4 hours ago or more, 5 maybe. So let me see. Said like, you know what's good about Legend of Heroes? Never mind. I was about to say, you know what's good about Legend of Heroes? The mouse stays in the game, but the mouse isn't locked in the game at all. It's just you don't move the mouse around enough with the nose. It's on Spring Garden. I think I know what that is. What is this? Oh, it's an arcade. Oh. You know, speaking of arcades, I don't know if you... I might stream this one day. I saw it on, I was watching a stream and I saw it. And it is basically like for Oculus Rift. There is a game. It's like a new retro game or something like that. And it is basically a fucking arcade, and you play games within that game. It's amazing. I've seen it and it looks awesome, and I might stream that just to show people what it is. So I saw what it was, and I was like, yeah, I don't give a shit if someone gives me a copy and this or that person who already streamed it. This is pretty awesome. I don't have an Oculus Rift, but I'd stream it. Oh, so this was a surprise attack. I was going after him. Sells lots of games that you like. Does it sell like? It looks like it had like old school games there, like Game Boy shit. Like usually, if I get games, I get them off of Steam because I can stream them. Like soon, very soon, maybe within a couple of weeks, I'm gonna maybe try to get Rust and have do some multiplayer shit with Rust. I have like some stuff planned with Rust. I have a friend who will probably play that. Old school consoles that. Well, I've got I still have like in my father's NES and Super NES and whatnot. Like they still work. Games work and everything. Those are the good days. Those games, man. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just exploring. Yeah, this game doesn't reward you too much for going out of the beaten path, honestly. Like, I never had a PlayStation or anything like that, but I've had most of the Nintendo games all the way up till, like, after GameCube. I mean, not games, like consoles. After GameCube, that's, like, the last one I had. I don't have a Wii or a Wii U. Neville Valley to the north? It's Neville Valley. I don't give a shit that I shouldn't be going here at all. This looks cool. This reminds me of Chrono Cross. There's a certain point in Chrono Cross, very early in the beginning of the game, that has a similar look to it. This game in general reminds me of Chrono Cross. What is this? Let's fight. What is his Yeti Man? I want to fight Yeti Man. It is Giant Foot, not just Bigfoot. Bigfoot's older brother, Giant Foot. Well, I did shit for damage. Hey, why don't you quick draw him, son? Oh, this is an area and effect attack? Yeah, I'd rather not waste that. The NES, man, had some good shit on there. Freaking... the first Legend of Zelda game, obviously original Mario's. There's some like weird ninja game I remember playing that was pretty cool. Giant Foot is mad. Oh shit! Giant Foot's getting pissed. But look at him, he's like quivering. He is roid raging. You're low on magic. This could get ugly. Battletoads? No, I do not have Battletoads. Never played it. He just blocked that. Knockdown! Don't knock. Ugh. Son, we can't have this. Like, wasn't Battletoads like really hard? It was like, I mean, you're getting whipped. Watch this bitch. Nice view of your tits. She's a fucking dominatrix. That didn't do as much as I'd wanted. But we can just have Estelle pummel you. Ah, get sticked! No, it wasn't. Joshua got his knob knocked off. You're level 12 now. Good. Yep, I think we're gonna turn back around now and head back to town once I find my way back. This is where I came from, right? I didn't... Okay, this is good. Yeah, Battletoads wasn't like the first, like, 2 levels of Battletoads, you know, fine and dandy, and then like the difficulty just suddenly amps up to like god hell. I think I need to... I did not want to run into you, I'm not gonna lie, didn't want to do that. The good thing about this combat system is when you hit run, you run, you're out of there. I don't think there's any you can possibly fail type things. At least I've never failed at running.
That's that then. Let's
I
move
failed
on.
at fights, that's for sure. You know, we can always run like a pro. Yeah, I never played Battletoads. I have no intention on doing it either. Nope, we're good. What just attacked us? What? Oh, is that a mushroom snake? 69, yeah, that's a fitting amount of damage for you, Scar. Very fitting amount. Oh, and the second game in this series should be coming out sometime this year. Like I mentioned this before, this game was supposed, the second game in this, well, I mean, they've been out in Japan for a while, but the translating takes a long time. And the second game for this series was delayed greatly, partly because the guy who did the translations attempted suicide. I don't know if he succeeded or anything, because, like, I mean, the task of translating all of this shit, this dialogue's pretty damn good for a translation. And, I mean, it's pretty stressful for that one guy or however many people were there in the group to do it. So the game was delayed until, as far as I'm aware, it should come out sometime this year, so I'd like to be able to finish this game, give myself some space from it, and then be able to play the second one when it comes out on Steam. That would be awesome. because this is a really fun game. It's just extremely dialogue heavy. And I don't mind that. I think games like these rather are good if you're into very story-driven games. Yeah, it is quite crazy. From what I heard, there's like 1.5 million kanji or something that they have to translate. And I'm assuming it's not all unique kanji, because I don't think there's 1.5 million kanji in Chinese, like traditional Chinese, much less Japanese. Did I find my way back to Bose? Hell yeah. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I had imagined. The building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. You sure it's really your first time in Liberal? I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. Yo, NPR publishing stuff? A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. You got your internet porn, yeah, you live in convenient ages. So do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep, after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. Dress up? He's cross-dressing. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. 3-star? Don't they go up to 5? Alright, the place we ate at is the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. The Anteros, authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. Dollar menu coming right up! But it's supposed to cost a premier if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Yeah, because you get drunk all the time, Scare, and then you do strange, bizarre dances like fucking Elaine from Seinfeld. That was her name, right, Elaine? Lisa. You're really not, my fair lady. I've got sufficient travel expenses. Man, someone needs to pickpocket this guy. And if that's not enough, I'll learn more of my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? You actually earn mirror that crap? I starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theatre in the Ebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mirror in a single night. You fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. I can't fucking stop the good. You know his voice. Good. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. Why are you speaking Spanish? When did they invade this game? What horror have we unleashed upon this poor, innocent city? City. Good job. Is everyone from Abonia a weirdo like that? I doubt. I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of people are quite serious. I've written a book that their ethos respects the strong, silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Yeah, it sounds about right. As an ex-art major, I know all about weirdos. Just hold up there, Stealth. The artists of this world heard that. They'd be less than pleased. And then do what? Just make splatter paint? Bitch about it, wear a fedora? Damn fedoras. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the General of the Lutheran. It would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Yeah, there are some weirdos in the art department. I'm not even gonna get into that. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, I was a graphic design major there for a little while before switching to English. Yeah, and I'm much happier being an English education major. Oh God, what is fucking Cancer Man doing here?
Come on, Missy, I'm begging you. Please, let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way.
Yeah, that's right. And of course I need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all of those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation.
Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it.
Wow, I would not be able to do a double major. I can barely manage my current major and minor in time to graduate when I need to.
And I have an obligation to inform the readers.
What? Yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She'd said to be beautiful after all. Hold on. She's about to flip. She's about to go postal. The music just stopped. She's gonna go postal. Oh, never mind. The music didn't stop. I just clicked outside the game. Sorry. False alarm.
Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that?
Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if you didn't have any news to go on, you could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You're not gonna get her to fucking do like lingerie pictures. What are you doing?
You idiot!
Miss. Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybill about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, this is a misunderstanding.
Please leave. Fine. So are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then?
Please, for the love of Eidos and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut.
Niall, wait for me! I still have to rack up loads at the market on your credit card. I just clicked out of the fucking game again, didn't I? Yep. Shut up. Huh? Wait, we need to go to the guild first. I didn't go to the guild yet. I went the wrong direction. Good afternoon, Lilla. Ah, see Graces again. Did she just return from the Haven Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two just turned away. Bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. And as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I can allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. Yep, we're gonna go to the guild first. Thanks for being there. What you face palming for? Who's getting the face palm? There's it. There's the guild. Oh, it's you kids.
So, did you find anything about the incident?
You bet. Valuable information at that. Estelle tells him everything. The end. The Sky Benedictine Capital Family. You're right. That is valuable information. Cannot remember how I did his old man voice. That fucking Deckard Cain. Don't remember it. It looks as if we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that the General Morgan is even bigger Bracer hater than I originally thought. Am I going to play that one game? What's that one game? I play a lot of games, I don't know the one game. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates bracers that much. Don't worry about it, General Morgan. This is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the royal family and guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. The one with the blue... Oh, Valkyrie Chronicles? Probably not tonight. I don't know, what time is it? Oh, 2 AM. I'm probably gonna be done here soon. Just because it stopped raining. And I need to mow the lawn tomorrow in the morning before it gets fucking hot. Really hot. God damn it, stop clicking out of the game, jerk off. No, I'm a jerk off. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal for a lot more than you bargained for. Well then, I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. It looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Ruin, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. You sure? I would have thought they would go as far as commit a heinous crime like hijacking Melinda. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand a ransom from the family? The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Okay, let's go. Now we report to the mayor. Now we just leave her there, get her tea and biscuits ready. I need to stop talking about food. Like, somebody needs to stop me. I'm about to go batshit crazy with hunger. No, where the fuck did I just go? God damn it, where am I going? It's here. No, I don't want to talk to you, butler. Well, what's in your house? Can I steal anything? Can I open these chests? Can you change their clothes? I mean, you can change their armor, but you can't, like, change their attire or anything. Order pizza? Well, I'm ordering pizza is that... Well, I could pay online for it, but it's 2 in the fucking morning. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll probably just go stuff my face with some junk in the cupboard. Wait, you're the maid, aren't you? General Morgan has come here to visit on several occasions. He's a little difficult to describe, but what I can say is that he is a respectable man. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But in both a good and bad sense, he has the temperament of a military man. God damn it, I could go for pizza now. Why? Oh, I don't know. I don't. Then I have to wait for it to get here, and I have to, like, pay online with a fucking card because I only have, like, $7 actually in my wallet at this moment. It's not much for dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the Bose market of airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing sewer facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Taco Bell? Taco Bell? I'm not walking. It's 2 AM, and I can't fucking drive, so I ain't walking. And Taco Bell, I'd be shitting that thing out, like, real quick. That'd be bad. My ass would hurt. Harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, are you back already? I'm pretty busy, so would it be better if you came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So, you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. It tastes good, but it's like you send the taco in there and then it just wages a jihad on your intestines. I don't know how I feel about that. Good work. I feel like I have a much closer picture of the situation now. Clearer picture. Just a closer picture, too. So there's a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out you were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but you opened your mouth, Estelle. No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. This information, I should be able to take effective circumstances in the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of those and deal with the families and the passengers. One of which is, Estelle's father. Estelle's father was aboard the flight, which is why they're here. I imagine that'll be quite difficult task, considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of the mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue the investigation the instant my voice suddenly went a little southern there, it's good. Of course. That was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with the Sky Bandits before, and they almost shot you in the face with a fucking, plane. And I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group who cannot simply leave up with the Royal Army. Which is kind of shit if you think that the army can't deal with this. It's an army. These are bandits. Like, please. Thanks, Obama. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. What's that look, Joshua? I was just thinking, no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. Can't you believe? Dad can get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Again, not his real father, it's his adopted father. Basing my judgments on the ability of the group that appeared in rolling. Now, I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with that group, with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Sierra? You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. It's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? No, we weren't trying to tell you. We were having our own private aside. You can go back to filling out paperwork. Oh, why? I don't. Joshua is uninterested in everyone, pretty much. If anything, Estelle is interested in Joshua, but I don't know necessarily. If he is, he doesn't play it up well, or he hides it rather well. Oh, I didn't mean that. Why is there a question mark in that sentence? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. I mentioned he's a bracer too. His name is Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah. Why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. Just what to say. We might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can emphasize with you, with what you must be going through. Fuck that line. If there's something I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right. Imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time. Oh. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Searching around blindly for the airliner or Skycan is probably won't amount to anything, right? God damn it, stop clicking out of the game. I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found it a long time ago. Dramatic pauses. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. Never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you trying to say? You're so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We were complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. Clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right? It's true, he arrived in Bose a little before we did, so I think it might be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. Well, knowing Dorothy, she probably went to the market and used all of Niall's credit card. Go back to the guild though. That's the chapel. I do not need Lord Jeebus. I need the guild. What the fuck is the guild in this town? Where's anything in this town? Look, it took me 13 fucking hours just to figure out where things were in Roland. And Roland was like half the size. I gotta do it all over again here? Oh. Ooh, look at all this shit that I have not done. All of these side quests. Well, Monday, mad side quests. I'll take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Here. I suppose monster. This monster known as a king scorpion. Oh, I've already done that. I didn't even know I did that. Yo, let's go report the King Scorpions. Let's go report some King Scorps. Oh, letter carrier, cool. Junior Bracer 7th class. Good work! It looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Go back again if you have anything else to report. Yeah, I'm about to end the stream here anyways. Good night to you. Tomorrow, there won't be a stream. Nah. Tomorrow there's not going to be any stream. I'm going to do some editing. And then Monday there will be a stream. Sunday is my edit day for videos and stuff. And then, again, tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Tomorrow's editing day. Monday we'll be back with something and more of this. More of Legend of Heroes. Legend of Heroes every day next week. Mad Legend of Heroes. Madness. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing the usual games, but definitely Legend of Heroes as well, because I really want to push through this game so I can go to slightly less dialogue heavy games. Not that I'm not enjoying the dialogue or anything, it's just I want to make sure that I can give a good quality dialogue without disturbing people who will be sleeping when they're back, like next week. So, next week, more games, lots of Legend of Heroes. We're going to do a lot more Legend of Heroes. This is just kind of like a warm-up one to get back into it a little bit. And there will be like mad fucking 9 hours. Legend of Heroes. No. But there'll be more Legend of Heroes and stuff as well. As other streams, I plan on getting Rust soon. I've got a friend who I'd like to do some co-op Rust with, and we'll stream it. And that should be pretty cool. And that's about all. Thank you for showing up and sticking through all the streams. It was kind of a smaller stream, as if any of my streams are particularly large, but it's a Saturday night, so I expect a lot of people to be busy and whatnot. So, thanks for showing up, and I will see you Monday. Hopefully, I'll have the YouTube page up this week. This coming week, YouTube page should be up. Why did my voice suddenly just change in the mic? Okay. See you around, and yeah, Ren and Venom were here earlier and then left. Ren wanted to work on the Nightbot stuff, but like I didn't have anything really to give him at the moment while I was streaming, and then Venom just went like, peace. Anyways, yep. See you Monday, and hopefully I will have YouTube stuff up sometime early next week, and hopefully my mic will be here next week as well. Thanks for showing up, and peace. Nah, no cam, never cam. Especially now, I need to fucking shave. See ya.